what's up? It's Joe Raiti from Raiti's Rides. I'm at the monthly Motorsports by Reeves gathering, and I have a little side-by-side comparison of two big hitters when it comes to an American muscle. We have this 2018 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 and a 2013 Shelby GT500. So if you remember, this whole rivalry goes back for decades. Ford was the first on the scene with the Mustang in 1965. By 67, Chevrolet brought out the Camaro, and since then it's been nothing but a rivalry right back and forth. With these two examples, what you're gonna find underneath the hood is some power adders, superchargers. That's what it's all about to get that utmost performance. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start with the Camaro since it's newer, and then wrap it up with the Shelby, and you can see the two differences. So right off the bat, with the ZL1, what's gonna separate it from a regular standard Camaro, even an SS, is the aggressive front end. I love what Chevrolet did with this massive open front grille. Everything is functional on this car, and that's what I love about it. The front spoiler down here, I like the use of the gloss black. It really gives it an extra nice upscale look to a Camaro, but also just very menacing. There it is, that flow tie. Remember, the flow tie was first seen on the Z28 Camaro, and I'm not talking about a 67 Z28, I'm talking about 2014 Z28. What they discovered was by hollowing out the bow tie, you could actually flow more air into the front of the car. Love the white with the black, works excellently. Let's go ahead and check out that LT4 supercharged engine underneath the hood. That was taken from the Z06 Corvette, 650 horsepower. You can see this one has a cold air intake that's been added just to give it a little bit of extra oomph. Nothing too crazy. Everything else perfectly great. Now, what's interesting about this supercharger, when especially we look at the GT500, it's actually been flipped upside down. The reason why they did that is so when the hood closes, you have enough clearance. But I love the way it says supercharged LT4. You have a functional heat extractor on this hood. So all this heat robs us of power, is gonna be dragged out from the top side of the hood. Let's go to the side and we'll see some special ZL1 magic. Really love the style of wheel that they're using on the ZL1 Camaro. Just very nice. That gunmetal gray works great with the white. You can see the massive 6-piston Brembo calipers. Excellent setup, 20-inch wheel. If I'm gonna zonk it, I would like to see, even though the rotors are two-piece, I would like to see maybe cross-drilled or slotted. I think that's gonna actually obviously aid with the cooling, especially on the front end of the car, because when you get on those brakes, all that weight transfer is gonna set up on the front end of the car. Let's continue down the side. Now, as we work down the side, I'm gonna have Tom show you the back side of that hood. This one has the extra carbon fiber package, which is gonna give you that center cowl area where the heat extractor is. They took a bucket of carbon fiber and just poured it all over that hood. You can see the ZL1 badge, very famous badge in Camaro history, all about performance, all about style, all about functionality. As we slide on down, I'm gonna have Tom zoom in on the interior of this ZL1. Obviously, with a ZL1, you go with a manual, you could go with an automatic. Now remember, there is the higher grade, that is the ZL1 1LE, which new for 2019, you could get with an automatic or the manual. As we drop down, I just want to show you the functional side skirts on the ZL1. It's all of these touches that add up to ultimate performance on this car. Wonderful setup that Chevrolet did. And let's work our way back. They went very simple with the wing on the back with the ZL1. Now, if you go the 1LE route, it's a higher wing. But as we wrap it around, you can see that active exhaust. You could make it quieter, you can make it louder. I prefer these taillights a lot more over the 2019, but very aggressive. If I'm gonna zonk it, I'm not really digging the spoiler. I wish there was something a little bit more to it. And the rear diffuser area is a little bland, but if you're ready, let's go ahead and check out that Shelby GT500. All right, guys, time now to check out the 2013 Shelby GT500. Remember, 2014 was the final year of this iteration of the car, but it is making a comeback for 2020. I was at the Detroit Auto Show and showcased that all new GT500. There it is, supercharged. Now, this owner has you can see right off the bat, if you know your Shelbys, has done some work. Upgrade the supercharger, fuel injectors, fuel pump, this thing to the wheels on a dyno, 780 horsepower to the wheels. I really love the style of that top mount supercharger like that. Really great. You can see the Whipple badging on the side. Such a great brand when it comes to superchargers. And I really love on the valve covers, powered by SVT. Remember, SVT was Ford Performance back then. So that is where you see that kind of stuff. Now, if you're hearing some revving in the background, that's somebody trying to show off their power. Let me show you the front end. The front end of this car can cut through the air over 200 miles an hour. Yes, back in 2013. Love the aggressive stance to it. And plus on the older chassis, I love the way it looks more Mustang, you know, going back to those original Shelbys. All open grille area. There's our huge Shelby Cobra right there. Love the lower lip spoiler and just the color, the ruby red with the flat black racing stripes. I give that big 2 thumbs up. Let's go to the side and check it out. So as we come around to the side, love this style of wheel. I think Ford was doing such a great job with not only the overall style of the car, but also the style of the wheel. I love the design. There's that SVT logo, Special Vehicle Teams. That's now Ford Performance. You can see the massive Brembo caliper there. Like I said, I think at the end of the day, I would like to see a little bit more when it comes to rotor quality with some cross drilled, some slotting going on. But overall, this is really a complete package, especially the way this owner has upgraded it. As we go down, one of my favorite things with this style GT500 compared to the new one is I love the side stripe, and I love the way it has the GT500 logo with the Cobra. Reminds me back to my father's 69 GT350. As we slide on back, I'm gonna have Tom zoom on into the interior. You could see how with this style, it was more a connection with traditional Mustang. Newer ones still have that connection, but they've kind of moved away a little bit. You see that massive cue ball shifter there, 6-speed transmission. I love the seats in the car. Everything is just done to be a total package. And as we work our way back, Ford hit the nail on the head with this wonderful trunklet spoiler, extra bit of a gurney flap added to it. And then as we come around the tail end, one of my favorite set of taillights, not only on a Mustang, but on any car. Love the style of the taillights. Love that Shelby name, that massive Cobra right there. And then you have this custom exhaust coming out the back with a more tasteful diffuser compared to that Camaro ZL1. But if these are the types of cars you like to see on Raiti's Rides, leave a comment in the comment section. If you're new to the channel and you're just stopping by, hit that subscribe button on your way out. I promise you it's worthwhile coming back for more. If you are a subscriber, thank you. Thank you for being part of the Raiti's Rides family. Check out all my different forms of social media. You know what they are. All Raiti's Rides original content. If you want some merch, click the link in the description below. That takes you right to Spreadshirt. And I know one man that's very happy right now because we got to film not only one badass American car, but 2 is Tom Mosher, Big Guns McGee, working the camera to get these. And just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.